Look at this person rowing against the current. This is what it looks like when you force yourself to study using sheer willpower. Your brain is wired to conserve energy, so fighting its natural resistance every day is an exhausting battle you will eventually lose. You can build a system that works with your brain instead of against it. By the end of this 6-minute video, you will have a personalized, written learning habit blueprint based on the science of atomic habits. To make this work, you need to build it right now. Grab a pen and paper or open a blank digital document. We are going to construct your blueprint step by step. Motivation is a temporary feeling that fades when you are tired or stressed. Long-term learning relies on automated systems that execute reliably, regardless of how you feel. Step 1 is redefining what you are actually trying to achieve. Most people set goals based on outcomes, like passing a test or securing a degree. True behavior change happens when you focus on identity, the specific type of person you want to become. On your paper, write down your current outcome goal. Now, aggressively cross it out. Underneath it, write down the specific type of person who achieves that goal. If your outcome goal is landing a job in software, your new identity statement is, I am a programmer who writes code every day. Your brain naturally aligns your actions with how you see yourself. When your daily study habits match this new belief about your identity, the behavior sticks. Step 2 is clearing the physical and digital path. This is focus environment architecture, the practice of configuring your spaces to support deep concentration before you even sit down. On your paper, commit to one physical change and one digital change. This could mean leaving your phone in another room and closing all non-essential browser tabs. A cluttered desk and a visible smartphone force your brain to constantly evaluate distractions, which severely drains your cognitive capacity. A cleared surface reserves that energy entirely for the material you need to learn. When you engineer your environment to remove friction by default, intense self-discipline becomes unnecessary. Step 3 is finding your daily trigger. Write down 3 things you do every single day without fail. Think of brewing your morning coffee, checking your email, or sitting at your desk. These are your anchor habits. Because you repeat them daily, they possess deeply embedded neurological pathways in your brain. This diagram shows the habit loop. A cue triggers your established anchor habit, which acts as the routine, and then delivers a reward. Look at your list of 3 actions and circle the single most consistent one. By attaching your new study habit to this pre-existing neurological anchor, you borrow its momentum. You completely bypass the need to build a new trigger from scratch. Copy this formula. After I, anchor habit, I will, new habit. The new action must take under 120 seconds. Make those 2 minutes count with an active recall task. Instead of passively rereading, force your brain to retrieve information from memory. If you commit to a 2-hour study block right out of the gate, the cognitive demand will overwhelm your brain and you will quit. Overcoming your brain's initial friction with a tiny, effortless task creates the momentum required to tackle much larger challenges. Starting with an impossibly small 2-minute task ensures you actually begin. Getting started consistently is the exact mechanism that builds massive study momentum. Step 4 is measuring your daily progress. Create a simple visual scoreboard, like a physical wall calendar or a basic digital spreadsheet, to clearly track your daily completions. Checking off that task provides an immediate dopamine reward, reinforcing the neurological habit loop. This visualizes the Goldilocks rule. Once your 2-minute active recall habit becomes too easy, you drift into the boredom zone on the left. Push too hard and you hit the anxiety zone on the right. Your goal is staying in the highlighted center. Keep your task right on the edge of your ability. When 2 minutes feels effortless, gradually scale your active recall time to 5 minutes. Tracking your daily progress while slowly turning up the difficulty protects you against burnout and boredom over the long term. Look down at the paper in front of you. You've successfully built a complete learning blueprint. You defined your identity shift, engineered your focus environment, and locked in your 2-minute active recall trigger. Your priority tomorrow is not to study for hours. Your only objective is to execute that single 2-minute stack. Lock in your new identity with a public commitment. Post your specific habit stack formula in the comments below and start executing your system.